Have you ever, stepped out into your yard after it rains, maybe here in Port Coquitlam, and just felt that soggy, squishy grass?
Oh, yeah. Or seeing those puddles that just sit there for days.
Exactly. It's more than just messy, right? It can actually signal some trouble brewing for your home.
Definitely.
So today we're doing a deep dive into yard drainage, specifically how it helps homeowners like you, particularly in places like Port Coquitlam. We got some really good insights from the folks over at Pacific Blue Mechanical. They really know their stuff on this.
They do. They see it all the time.
And our mission here is basically to figure out why good drainage is so important, what it really does for you. We're talking keeping your house safe, your yard looking good, and maybe even saving you some money.
Absolutely. It touches on a lot of things.
Okay, so let's break it down. Yard drainage. It sounds a bit technical. What are we actually talking about here?
Yeah, it sounds fancy, but it's pretty simple, really.
Yeah.
It's just managing water, making sure water moves away from your yard and your house.
Right. Not just letting it sit there.
Exactly. You want to stop those puddles from forming and definitely keep water from pooling near your foundation.
And that's extra important here in Port Coquitlam, you were saying, because of the rain and maybe the soil.
Yeah, exactly. We get a fair bit of rain, and sometimes the soil, often it's got a lot of clay, it doesn't soak up water super fast.
Ah, okay. So the water needs somewhere else to go.
It does. Otherwise, you start running into issues.
So what kind of issues? If I see a few wet spots, why should that, jump to the top of my to-do list? What's the big deal?
Well, it's fascinating, actually, how much good drainage does. The most obvious thing is it stops water from getting into your basement or crawl space.
Okay, that's huge. Basement floods are a nightmare.
A costly nightmare, yeah. And it also helps your plants. Too much water sitting around means soggy roots, which can lead to root rot. Basically drowns your plants.
So it keeps the garden healthy, too.
But maybe the most important thing, it protects your home's foundation. Water pushing against the foundation, that hydrostatic pressure, can cause serious damage over time.
Wow, okay. And the info we got from Pacific Blue Mechanical, it also mentioned making the yard look nicer and even boosting home value.
Absolutely. A dry, usable yard is way more appealing than a swampy mess.
Right.
And yeah, when you go to sell, potential buyers see a well-drained yard as a huge plus. It means one less potential problem for them to worry about. It's peace of mind.
That makes a lot of sense. So how does it actually work? How do we get the water to, move away? The source mentioned a few different systems.
Yeah, there are a few main ways, and the best one really depends on your specific yard. A really common one is called a French drain.
Okay, what's that?
It's basically like a hidden ditch. You dig a trench, put in a special pipe with holes in it, surround it with gravel, and then cover it back up. It collects water underground and channels it away.
Ah, clever. So you don't really see it.
Nope, it's hidden. Then you've got surface drains. Those are the grates you sometimes see on driveways or patios.
Ah, yeah, I've seen those.
They just catch water running over the surface and pipe it away. Super useful for hard surfaces. And sometimes it's as simple as making sure your downspouts, from your gutters, empty far away from the house.
Oh, right, extending those pipes.
Exactly. Local pros, like the team at Pacific Blue, know the soil here in Port Coquitlam, they know the rainfall, and they can figure out the best mix for your situation.
So how would I know if my yard needs that kind of help? What are the clues I should be looking for?
Well, the most obvious sign is standing water. If you've got puddles that hang around for, say, more than a day after it rains, that's a sign.
Okay.
Also, just that feeling if your lawn feels constantly squishy or soggy underfoot, even when it hasn't rained that recently.
That spongy feeling.
Yeah. And sometimes you might even notice weird, kind of musty or unpleasant smells. That can mean stagnant water somewhere.
Yuck.
And the biggest red flag, of course, is if you actually see water or dampness getting into your basement or crawl space. That's a definite sign your drainage needs attention, like yesterday.
Right. Time to act fast then. So, should I be thinking about tackling this myself? Maybe dig my own French drain, or is this something for the pros?
Maybe extending a downspout. That could be a DIY thing for some people, but for the bigger stuff like installing drains, I'd really lean towards calling in professionals.
Why is that?
Well, think about it. Someone who does this every day, like the experts Pacific Blue Mechanical mentioned, they know exactly what to look for. They can properly diagnose why you have a drainage issue, not just see the puddle.
Ah, find the root cause.
Exactly. They know the local rules, the soil types here in Port Coquitlam, how deep things need to be, the right materials. If you try it yourself and get it wrong,
you could make it worse.
You could, yeah. Or it just might not work and you've wasted time and money. Getting it done right the first time by a pro is usually an investment that prevents much bigger, costly repairs down the road.
Okay, that makes sense. It's about getting the right fix.
Precisely, a long-term solution.
So let's recap quickly. Investing in good yard drainage, it's really about protecting your house, especially the foundation.
Absolutely key.
Making your yard a nicer, more usable space for you and your family.
Right, getting rid of those soggy spots.
And it can actually add value to your home when it comes time to sell. It's kind of a win-win-win.
It really is. It's about protecting your investment and enjoying your property more.
So here's something to think about. Next time it pours down here in Port Coquitlam, take a really good look at your yard. What are those puddles, or lack thereof, telling you about your home's health?
Yeah, what story is that water telling? And what are you going to do about it?